hello YouTube, and if you ever see this, hello Quickie Baby. A few days ago, Quickie Baby was remarking his Ares 90C, and I was in the enemy team playing the ASXX 40T, and here's what happened.
Elder, what's up? Thank you. Oh, sweet God, why? Oh my God. I'm in a bit of a pickle here, guys.
Is this thing shooting blanks? Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Huge freaking pickle. Why did I come here? It's okay, it's okay. Let's be calm and carry on.
Gotcha, sucker.
Alright, just gonna lose all of my bloody hit points to a tier 10 here. Oh, you absolute fucking bellend. Honestly.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't be surprised if that guy was stream sniping. Total cock! Honestly. The way that he set up at the beginning, and then the way that he came in and gave up the position to go after me there. Absolute fucking bellend, honestly. The way that he raced in there and was pre-aimed for me, and he even stopped reloading. He wouldn't have been reloaded, I don't think. So he must have chosen to stop reloading to be able to get the shot in. Fuck off, honestly. Fuck's sake, this game, honestly, man, right now. Can't get any breaks. I don't think it was 30 seconds. Oh, maybe No, it's not 30 seconds, so he's not fully loaded. So he's actually cancelled loading.
Correct.
He's cancelled loading to shoot me there, and he's reversed. And you know what's even more weird? Is that if we take a look at it, he's not even on this side of the bush. He's actually gone beyond the bush, hasn't he? Where's the bunker? The bunker's like there, isn't it? Yeah, he's gone to the other side of the bunker to be able to see me as it comes across. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's a play that I make pretty often with fast medium tanks, for example. I can only recommend it. The problem is from this side, the bush doesn't really give you that much vision, and you are standing in an angle where you usually don't have the gun depression to shoot tanks. So if you want to make damage, which you should try to get on top of the bunker where you have a flat surface and you have a much better angle and you see more. You see people driving up here almost every round. Sometimes it's not the case, or in this case you see people like him driving in the middle. And of course I have to cancel my full reload to make a shot. I had 3 shots loaded, I think, which is enough to make early damage. And of course, if I wait longer, players who cross like this or players who drive up like this are gone. So I cannot make the damage anymore. So why should I make the full reload? You know, as soon as I'm there, I'm going to stop reloading and try to make damage.
I'm pretty sure. Is that the bunker there or is that the bunker there? Right? So it's so sus because he's gone to the other side of the bunker specifically to see me. He stopped reloading. He stopped reloading. He's interrupted his reload. So he's only got 4 shells loaded, or probably about 4 or 3 shells loaded. And there's a bush that most people use on this side of the bunker. He's gone to the other side and he shot me, cancelling the reload there. That's crazy. Crazy. It was like he knew exactly what I was going to do. The fact that he's on this side of the bunker as well and he decided to cancel his reload after 3 or 4 shells and not load the full 5, so bizarre. And then the fact that he decides that he's just going to whiz in to come and assassinate me as well. He gives up a perfectly good sniping position to literally just come in So he just drove all the way in front of what could have been so much vision here. Just to be able to come and kill me. Fucker, honestly. What can you do? You would do exactly the same. You're speaking out of your ass, mate. You're speaking out of your ass. The way that he interrupted the reload, which is a stupid play, and specifically went on this side of the bunker, which is a stupid play.
I do disagree completely. It's not a stupid play, guys. Try it out. It works more often than you might think. You can also do it from the other side. From the other side, the bush is a little bit better because I think you have a better standing in the bush and you have a better angle on the tanks driving up here in this area like G8, 9. But also from the other side, I am usually driving up on the bunker if I don't see anything from the bush immediately. And I think it's a good play. You get early damage. And afterwards, yes, usually I would have stayed on top of the bunker, but I had no targets at all. So I just decided to take him out. There's an Ares alone, isolated. The FTM is already fighting him, so why
it's like he
I
knew
just
somebody was
support and
driving
make a kill?
immediately along here.
You know, get
Guy's
damage
just
and
a
kills as soon
douchebag,
as possible,
honestly.
and you win more rounds. So
It's incredibly sus. Incredibly sus. Nobody should be on this side of the bunker. Nobody should be interrupting their reload after 3 or 4 shells.
why not?
And then for him to yeet off over.
Yeah, that's not normal, but I had no targets.
Just crazy. Surprise shot, you don't understand. He interrupted his reload after 3 shells. And going on that side of the bunker as well, all it would have taken would be for any like light tank to get vision and bang, bang, bang.
No. This is not how World of Tanks works in the first minute. People are driving up, taking their positions. If you look at the replay again, you're going to see that most of the players who are in this area are still driving. You know, the mediums are like somewhere here. The FV is driving up. I think there's another Ares. Of course, you can get spotted and can get a shot, but then you just straight. Usually people are still busy going to their positions, and I can only recommend you to try this out from both sides. It's going to work more often than you think. Yes, sometimes you get shots, but you do also usually make shots, and this is what counts more because you want to get damage as soon as possible. And in this case, you know, I was pretty fast. The AS is a pretty fast tank, so I was pretty sure that most people are not ready yet. Just because there's a light tank driving here doesn't mean that I get shots from here or here. Sometimes there's a TD sitting in an H2 if he's fast enough. This guy might shoot you, but it's more likely that someone else from the opponent team is driving up at this position and then he peeks you from this corner. This can also happen. But in general, it is not a bad move because it gets you early damage and it gets you free damage pretty often. So here's a situation from my perspective. Well, I'm driving up the middle. I have 3 shots ready. I interrupt the reload. I look for tanks in the middle. I see him crossing. I make a shot. Now I go in full reload. And if you see this situation right now, we have a Leopard standing there. There's no opponent on the roof. I have no targets to shoot at. Nobody's spotted. And, well, my clip is ready, so I'm trying to search for a target. In this case, the Ares is completely isolated. Our FTM is already playing with him. And I just decide to help him. And of course, in this moment, someone could theoretically peek from above. And I get damage. You know, maybe from that position over there. So if there's a TD, I might get a shot from there. There are only 2 TDs in the game, so why exactly should the FV be standing there? But yeah, it could be. Then it's a pretty dumb move from my side, and I probably die. But I could have also driven a bit smarter, more to the left, so I cannot really get a shot from there, not an angle. And that's the whole situation. That's it. So if you see it from this, you know, of course. And why am I driving like this? The reason is that if there's a target, you really want to get here back quickly, because then when you are spotted, people start to aim. But before, most people are just driving up the hill, not really looking this direction. And if I drive forward and then I drive backwards, maybe I get hit by something. So I want to be able to, you know, get behind the corner, but behind the wall pretty quickly or pretty quick. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole situation. You know, and I think Cricky Baby is also anonymized, like most streamers are. So I didn't know who that was in that situation. I just saw a completely isolated Eris player who, you know, can be pushed, can be YOLO'd. And I'm not a patient player. You know, I don't want to sit there and wait for a target which might be hittable on top. So I just go there and see, okay, he has low HP or maybe like 50% or something. I just take him out. He can maybe give me 1k. In this case, he gave me about 800, I think. It was a bit too much, to be honest. I should have driven a bit smarter, then I don't get that much damage. But still, this is the whole situation, you know, nothing special. And at the end of the day, I hope everybody gets it. That it's not a stream snipe, that just, well, situation where it was pretty unlucky for him. And I can understand that he thought about stream snipe. And I can also understand that he's pissed because he was at 90, whatever, 4% or something and dropped to 93. Yes, we've all been there. I'm also 3 marking tanks, and I know how it is to drop from 94%. I also know how it is to drop from 94.95% and stuff like that. But I can assure you I wasn't stream sniping because, well, I was streaming myself right at that time. And the only reason, you know, you're asking yourself, how do I know this happened? And how do I know that he is a person? Well, about an hour later, someone came to my stream and told me that Cricky Baby was raging about it because he showed my account live in stream on Tomato GG, and someone recognized me, you know? I'm not the biggest streamer, and, you know, I'm not even surprised that Cricky Baby doesn't know who I am. He simply doesn't know. I'm a small German streamer, he doesn't know me. Maybe after this he will, I don't know, but, well, maybe I will be forever on his ignore list. Who knows? All I can say is it's not a stream snipe. It's just a play. And I can also recommend this play. Try it out. It's not the worst play that you can do. Do damage as early as you can. Try to get free damage in this game. It's the best damage that you can get. And that's it for me. So, guys, have a nice day. And maybe someone shows this to Cricky Baby, so he definitely knows that it is not a stream snipe. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.